Okay, here's the deal. I know we didn't do a how to rune druids video. We also haven't done a how to rune demons video. We didn't do a whole lot of demon videos overall. I know there was a few of you that emailed me and you were like, hey, you can use my demon. And I'm like, cool, how's it runed? They're like, well, it's got 4-star runes, but if you want to farm runes for me, I'm like, and I think more people even contact me about them, but my email is such a mess because everyone spams me all the time with everything, all the time, so I can't even find anything. I was trying to find stuff today, I still can't find anything. Anyway, so we are gonna do today, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe we're gonna take a look at a lot of the high-level players' builds for whatever demons we can find, whatever druids we can find. I'm gonna go across all 6 servers and try to find the better builds for the better players, see how they're ruining them. Let me give you a quick, brief overview of what I think they're gonna be. I think that these demons I think the demons are overall going to be a lot of speed crit damage HP, speed crit damage attack with HP subs if it's attack on slot 6, or if it's got HP on slot 6, there's going to be a lot of attack and subs, right? And then we're going to have speed and crit rate in subs as well, but generally fast, tanky bruisers. I think the demons overall are going to be like that. For the druids, I feel like he might be like speed crit, like a tanky, like a fast tanky bruiser. Again, fast tanky bruiser kind. I'm curious to see what Abellio is going to be. This guy, defense, crit damage, defense, speed, and subs. I'll show you even mine because I have one. This one, I'll show you mine as well. This one, I'll show you mine. No, I don't have him. I don't have him. But I think for the most part, a lot of these are going to be fast, tanky bruisers. But we will see what we can find across all 6 servers, and I will show you the results, and we'll go over them together. First things first, I happen to have a Wind Druid. That's the one I have. Let me show you my build for my Wind Druid. I wish he had a little bit more accuracy and crit rate. He is on, I wish he had a little bit more, it would be nice to have will on him though. Speed, crit damage, defense. I would like to have a little bit more tankiness overall. I want a little bit more HP from him, but he's generally, he does pretty good damage, right? And even if something ignores defense and kills him, or he has a defense break and he dies, he still automatically comes back from the dead. So he's a fun monster. Generally when I use him in PvP with other things that revive. Right? So if I'm going to bring him into RTA, like a lot of times he'll be like that, and then Vanessa, and then a Triana, and people are like, this is going to take forever to kill this thing. So it's kind of fun to use him in that team. That's kind of where I'm using PvP against things that are, against teams that are trying to one-shot snipe something right off the bat and kill it. So let's find some more. Water Druid, G3 player. So I've been curious about this guy because initially, like, I have him on the Europe server. Initially, I had him just like speedy and HP tanky, but then I saw Tony's. This is not Tony's, this is someone else's. But I saw Tony's and he was using like a defense bruiser. I'm like, maybe I should try that out. So this is a solid G3 player, very, very strong player. I'm looking at the HP. HP is a little bit low, but he seems to be defense, crit damage, defense, the same, basically the same idea as I was going for with the Wind Druid. He's doing the same thing with the Abellio. So Abellio is a healer, by the way. Abellio is kind of like aerial-ish, but he does do a little bit of bruisery damage with the skill too. So everything's based on defense, yeah. The Wind Druid hits harder though, I believe, than the Water Druid. I haven't seen the Water Druid hit as hard as the Wind Druid. Different account, I have it on a different account, but this is not mine. This is, again, someone else's G3 player though. Another Wind Druid. How's this one? Looks very similar to mine. Less crit rate than mine though. Less crit rate than mine. What is he on? Defense. Excuse me. Defense, crit damage, H. This is not a great rune. Maybe it looks like they took runes off him. They went a little bit more of a hybrid route though. His crit rate is a little low. Accuracy is a little bit better than mine because he does have a little bit of debuffs as well. So they went a little bit more HP, a little bit less defense, and less crit rate. But generally, like a similar idea of having him like 200 plus speed, like a little over 200 or around 200, and then trying to stack a bunch of defense on him and trying to also make him a little bit maybe tankier for the HP on the HP side. Another Wind Druid. Is this just a Wind Druid video? We don't seem to be seeing the other ones just yet. We'll see them. We'll see them. But this is another solid player. G3 player. So let's take a look at the runes. Defense, crit damage. Mine was speed slot too, but it had a good defense sub, I believe. So this is defense, crit damage, defense. You see the same thing though. You see trying to get to like 200 speed and stacking a bunch of defense. And so this one's less HP than the last Wind Druid that we saw, but more crit rate and more defense. So similar though, kind of similar build. First water demon. Let's see. It looks like he's on speed crit damage attack. Is he on vampire? He's on fatal speed crit damage attack. Wait, how much? Okay. There's a little bit of tankiness in there. Not as I mean, it's just in subs though. But yeah, 1688 attack. So he's gonna do a lot of damage. So, worried less about him dying because he's going to come back. Like, if he dies, he comes back from the dead anyway when you take enough turns. So, not bad. First water demon that's actually ruined by a G3 player. Another water demon. Okay, we're on a roll. They're giving away water demons or something. Let's take a look. Rage, attack, crit damage, attack. What kind of speed, though? Got speed and subs. Enough speed in subs that it looks like, and didn't really go too crazy on the HP. Enough speed in subs to get it like 200 plus speed. Not really worried too much about the HP because he's going to self-revive anyway. And just going for as much damage as possible. Completely skilled it up though. So if it came out this recently and a G3 player is putting the Devil Mons into it, then you know it's worth... This is actually the one that I want, Belial, is the one that, for the normal elements, that one seems the most... enjoyable for me. We also have Fire Druid. So it's the first Fire Druid. Let's see what we see with the Fire Druid. I was expecting a little bit more. He does damage with dots, doesn't he? He does damage with dots. I was expecting a little bit more defense and crit damage on him, but no. This is Despair, Speed, HP. I bet this is just for arena defense. This might just be for arena defense. Okay. So we see, let's check out some other builds for bellenus, but I think this one is for arena defense, and they're trying to be like, make sure that they're anti-illusion and stuff. Another Wind Druid. I bet we see the same. We're seeing just like he's fast and he's got defense tanky and speed crit damage defense, similar to mine, but he put the effort of putting his on Will. Will, it's fine. Ganymede who? I'm not even worried about. You know, maybe I should put mine on Will. Maybe that's a smart idea. Smart idea. Well, but that room was so juicy, man. Such a juicy. Why are we seeing all these Wind Druids and nothing else? Okay, this is the most exciting thing for people to build. This is no crit damage. This is just tanky. Just defense, HP or something like that. HP, defense. Yeah, well, the same basic idea. So this is just tanky. Does not very much damage. So this is kind of like a different build, but still Violent Will though. And tanky, trying to get to 200 speed, but be as tanky as possible. We may as well be a Wind Druid. How to ruin Wind Druid. We have to find things other than Wind Druid. This is a top 30 G3 RTA player though. Keep that one in mind. So let's see. I don't know if they're using him specifically in RTA. But this is one of the better, and it's the same thing. It's just a tanky defense with crit damage. Defense, crit damage, defense, Violent Will. We're seeing a theme here. If you have the Wind Druid, ruin him. Defense, crit damage, defense, Violent Will. I would love to see some other monsters now. Here's another Wind Druid. Sorry, I got accustomed to saying that. This is a water druid. Let's take a look at. So it looks like he's just speed, HP with defense subs. Speed, HP with defense subs. Oh, lots of speed on there. Violent and Revenge. Here is another Fire Druid. It's looking like it's speed, crit damage, and HP with defense subs. Speed, crit damage, HP with defense subs. Going for a fast Bruiser on Despair. Okay. And did even go through and skill everything up. Looks like they're trying to get some good runes on him too. We hit the mother load. Okay, so we have like 5 on this account alone. When you see the account, you'll know. So anyway, this looks like it's defense, HP, defense. Oh, triple defense. Okay, triple defense, and then just HP and subs. Weird. Triple defense, Violent Nemesis. You see some different builds on this Abellio though. Some people like to do the crit damage, some people like to do just tanky, some people like to do speedy tanky. The Belial looks like he's a work in He's not a work in progress. He's got low speed. I was surprised to see at such a high level player, because this is a G3 regular arena plus G3 RTA player. If it's G3 RTA, then it's basically G3 regular arena. G3 RTA is harder to get. I mean, it's not always that case, but it's like 99% of the time that case. So I was just surprised that this is so slow. I'd like to know where they're using him specifically and what team they're using him for. But we see Vampire will attack, crit damage attack. Maybe they're gonna make him faster, because everything seems fine aside from that speed is too slow. So maybe they're just like, maybe this is just temporary for them, because maybe they just got him or something. Let's take a look at the Fire Druid. So this looks like it's defense, defense, HP. Defense, defense, triple defense, despair, focus. It seems a little slow. I feel like the bellenus... Okay, I feel like the bellenus should be faster, and here's why. A lot of times when people run 33 speed lead plus Triton plus, or sometimes 33 speed lead plus Tiana, plus a bellenus and something else in their arena defense, you want to make sure that something doesn't cut the bellenus. So he needs to be fast enough to work with that team. So I feel like this is too slow to work with that team, but maybe he's used in like Guild Wars or Siege or something like that. But I feel like this is too slow to work in that team. Maybe no, I feel like it's too slow to work in that team. So this one is defense, defense, HP, or defense, HP, HP. So it's speed, defense. Okay, fine, speed. That's not a whole lot of speed in subs then. 10 speed there, 8 speed there, 12 speed there, 11 speed, 15 speed. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of speed in subs. I was surprised to see the speed on slot 2. So I thought it was going to be like HP, HP, defense or something. Speed, defense, HP. There are the subs on that one. So we're seeing, but he's not going to do as much damage as like the crit damage ones, obviously. And we see that this is, of course, this is why they have all the different units, because they have no problem spending the money on summoners. 40! It's a lot though. It's a lot of nat 5s. A lot of. Are these two new? These are. Oh god. Okay. Moving on. So this is a G3 RT. I mean, there's the Guardian skin on the Pater, and this is something that they're using every pick in RTA. They're picking Pater. So they're specifically trying to ruin him as good as they can. It looks like it's just Violent Will, Speed, HP, HP. It looks like there's not that much tankiness. It looks like they even sacrificed tankiness for the extra speed. Like, this one does not have a whole tremendous amount of stats, just really good speed. This one doesn't really have, like, the innate defense. Like, this one could be much better. I'm surprised, actually, a little bit, that this is not a higher value rune overall. Like, more juicy. And again, this one I feel like is this a 5-star? Is this a 5? You don't even need 6-star runes to get G3 RTA if you have Pater, guys. This is a nice rune though. That rune's got a lot going on for it. So yeah, but it's lacking a little bit of like I would have thought that it would have more more defense and attack, even something. I don't know, but those are the runes on this guy. We got lucky. We got a couple of them on here. Another water druid. Let's see what he's got going on. Looks like he's HP crit damage, HP crit damage, defense, something like that. Speed and a 5-star. Okay, well, I was way off. Crit damage though, nice value on the crit damage rune, and then HP with the crit rate. So just overall tanky, because he does damage based on defense. So he's got the crit damage on him to do a little bit of damage. But nice overall. I mean, he's not too slow. He's got HP. He's got defense. He'll be able to bruise and do a little bit of damage, but he can sustain and he can take a few hits too. Another fire druid. It looks like he's speed, crit damage, HP. He's got no defense. He's got no. Look at that defense. He's got no defense anywhere. Speed, crit damage, HP, like I said. And the defense is in the imagination of a child. That's where the defense is. There's no defense on him. Defense unit, no defense. But this is looking like, again, this is looking like an arena defense bellenus because of the speed and because of the tanky. He's a tanky fire threat with a lot of HP to be more of a threat to Lucian. So this is looking like an arena defense bellenus. Water Druid. Not seeing a whole lot of demons. We have speed, defense, and defense. So it's more defense tanky. Not crit damage, just speed and defense. Okay. Fire Druid. Isn't this the first Fire Druid that we've seen so far? Okay, so we have attack crit damage attack or speed crit damage attack. I'm not sure. If it's attack crit damage attack, it's speed and subs. Or if it could be speed crit damage attack. I don't know. But these look like standard. Okay, so a lot of times I'll say like standard DPS runes or standard DPS stats. These are more like standard DPS stats. You can put these on a lot of different DPS units and they will perform well. Just these are fairly standard DPS. You wanted like 200 speed, a bunch of attack, bunch of crit rate, bunch of crit damage. Fairly standard. I don't know what the rune sets are, but just this is a fairly standard. Like if you put a DPS, an attack based unit on these runes, it will generally perform well. So some of them you want more damage and maybe less speed if it's for one thing. If you want, maybe Zyros might want more speed and more accuracy as well, but just standard DPS runes is similar to this. So attack or damage attack on violent will. I still haven't even gotten a chance to take a look at this guy, but this is someone that has him built. Did they skill him up? They did Devilmon him even. Excuse me. And they just, after the investment, they like him enough to Devilmon him, which means that they are taking the rune build pretty seriously. So we can see that this is a nice rune build that they like for him. Happy day, another water demon. Happy day, another water demon. Let's take a look at the runes for. Okay, maybe he's a work in progress. Maybe they just summoned him. He's all broken sets. Oh, hey guys, I got a brand new water demon. It's a really cool monster. All broken sets. I would love you more, water demon. I'm just saying, if you were on my account, I would appreciate you more. But they, you know what they do have? Actually, he seems a little bit slow too. They do have 100% crit rate though, which is nice, but on weird broken sets. First Mephisto, right? We haven't seen a Mephisto yet today. We saw a lot of the water ones. Did I miss a Hall of Heroes for the water ones? I don't know. Everyone seems to have the water ones. No one's got the wind. So anyway, HP unit. In the beginning of the video, I said, didn't I say like I think that we're gonna see a lot of these demons rune as fast tanky bruisers, like speed or damage attack with HP subs or speed or damage HP with attack subs. This is more of the runes that I thought we were gonna see on more of them, but it turns out like everyone was going YOLO with the water ones. They weren't even going for the hybrid fast tanky bruiser. They were just like, yeah, let me just put a whole bunch of attack power on him. That's how they went with the water one. This one seems a little bit more like what I thought we were gonna see on them. But let's take despair. Okay, so speed, crit damage, attack with just good overall. So all the HP is from subs, just speed, crit damage, attack. Let's take a look at the skills. This is just a single target, and they're in the process of Devilmoning him. Absorb all other allies. So this is the AOE though. This is the AOE. And they figure probably he'll get attacked a little bit, so Despair Revenge, because he's got at least one AoE. But I was actually not expecting. I guess he doesn't really need to be violent though. Now that, I mean, if you think about it, he really doesn't need to be violent. He can get away with being something else because his passive doesn't even activate on his turn. It's just whenever. He doesn't need more turns. He just needs to stay alive. Makes sense. So this is a different Belial. This is kind of what I was thinking we were going to see in the beginning. I thought we were going to see some like tanky Bruiser Belial. So this Belial is also their Devilmoning him. He is Vampire Destroy, Speed, Crit Damage, Attack. I feel like I might actually build a Belial similar to this personally. Not saying that the other ones are necessarily wrong. I just feel like this is more of the style that I would build him. I like this Vampire, Tanky Bruiser kind of strategy. You know, I know these aren't the monsters that we're doing in this video, but I haven't seen this guy yet. He's newer, and I would like to see how they have. It looks like they're just. It looks like he's low speed on purpose, and he's supposed to be high crit rate. Defense, crit rate, defense. I don't know if this is going to stay or if they're just playing around with him, trying it on this build or not. This might be just playing around with not a permanent thing. And then Ein Harry. Speed, defense, defense. And he's, oh, you know, I was gonna say, well, they did put the effort into skilling him up. Like, no, it's for 3 stars. It's 3 stars, Bagel. It's not that much effort. It's 3 stars. So maybe it's for Guild Siege. You know what? Maybe it is for Guild Siege. Maybe it is for Guild Siege. It would be interesting to see it in Guild Siege, maybe for like a 4-star tower. Fire Demon. Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm so excited. We saw already one of him. So he's looking like he's just, again, standard DP. Isn't this the same one that we saw before? Tech Redemption. It's not the same one that we saw before, but he's kind of, he's just Will and Blade and a 2-set to give him good stats. I mean, it looks kind of like he's on Fatal, really. It looks kind of like he's on Fatal, or he's on Swift with attack or damage attack, but he's on just weird broken sets. But as long as you get the stats, that's the thing. Like, he's on broken sets, but the stats are there, and he looks like a usable monster already. So even if you use weird things, as long as you have the right stats, because sometimes the weird things have better stats than the legitimate, like, Fatal, but you have, like, 5-star Fatal runes where you can be, like, Endure, you have, like, a legendary crit damage slot 4, where you have crit rate and attack and speed and HP, and it's like, it all rolls max, and it's like, well, it says the standard build is not Endure, like, use the Endure. In that case, in case of emergency, use whatever is good, like, good stats, you know what I mean? Another jackpot. This person has 3 druids, 2 demons. So let's take a look at all of these. This is looking like it's speed HP HP. Just pretty standard speed HP HP. And he didn't even max this one. I don't know that he's necessarily using this too much. But speed HP HP. Maybe he just didn't know what else to put on him for right now. This one's on what? Why doesn't he have any attack power? He's on speed crit damage and HP, I guess. No, he's on nothing. He's on speaker, but he is on vampire though. He is on vampire. So speed crit damage. It looks like they are gonna put him on attack though. He's gonna be speed crit damage attack with an HP sub. That's what they're gonna do on him. Yeah, speed crit damage attack with an HP sub. It looks very. I'm very certain. Mostly certain. Not at all certain. No, I'm pretty certain that they're gonna do attack with HP sub on that. And then they have, what else? They have more. They have more here. So he is speaker damage HP. Speaker damage HP. But not their, I don't think he's one of their more used monsters. And then this one. Okay, so the Guardian Wings are on him. They love Bael. For whatever reason, they love Bael. He's on Rage. He's got to be on Rage. Look at the stats. He looks like he's got to be on Rage. So he's on speed crit damage attack, Rage. Speed crit damage attack on Rage. I wonder if they're using him. I wonder where they're using. You know what? I know where to find another really good Fire Demon too. We forgot to show the druid from the last account. Okay, so this is speed crit damage HP. Speed crit damage HP. Yeah, speed crit damage HP. Not even that much defense. So he's just a tanky bruiser. I would go speed crit damage defense with more HP. Well, you know I would go because I showed you my runes too. Another wind demon. Look how tanky he is, though. So he's in. This makes sense though. HP tank plus 30,000 HP. Nothing's gonna revive when he's on the board, so he just needs to sit there and look pretty. So he's speed HP HP, and he's just random stuff. He's actually no. Is this on purpose? This may be on purpose. Accuracy will enhance, but the enhance may be. The will enhance may be on purpose. I don't know if the accuracy is there on purpose, but it might possibly. I'm curious what team they're specifically using him with, but it's just, oh no, it's triple HP. It's triple HP plus 1 to 1 1 in subs. So 17 here, 18 here, 18 here, 18 here, 29 there, and 21 on here. Interesting. There's another build for Mephisto, but I like this because he doesn't need to really do too much. He just needs to be on the board, and things don't revive just by him just being there. It's kind of like Darian. Darian just, like, he doesn't need to take a million turns, violent runes, OMG, and it's just like he is there, and then the rest of the team takes less damage. Another Wind Druid. So this one's looking like he's HP crit damage HP. Because he doesn't have enough speed for it to be... So he's HP crit damage HP. But he's tanky. He's tanky. Like the other ones. Tanky, 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 tanky. He's kind of like a Chow, actually. He's kind of... Well, not enough crit rate. And Chow would be on Nemesis. But there's a reason Chow's on Nemesis. Because Chow self-heals. He doesn't self-heal. He's tanky. And people are going to focus Mephisto first if they have revivers. So revenge is not bad for Mephisto. You know what? I actually haven't even seen the revenge for these demons work. Because it basically sucks up 1 HP and hits the other one with it, so I haven't actually seen how the revenge works on there. But it's kind of an interesting thing to revenge with a skill like this. Here is another this is more demons that I've seen in the past since they've come out today. So another one on Despair. Speed, crit damage, HP, tanky Bruiser on Despair. Interesting. I like this Belial. I like the stats on him. So fast, tanky Bruiser, again, like what we were seeing in the beginning of the, what I was saying in the beginning of the video, like how I feel like people might build him. He's fast, he's got attack, he's got HP, he attack, he protect, and most importantly, he blue demon. So I'm getting delusional, guys. I've been looking for this thing for so long. Let's take a look at him. He is on Vampire Revenge, HP crit damage, attack, and he's got all the speed in subs. So 106 speed in subs. Isn't it nice to get 106 speed just in subs? You're like, yeah, Bagel, I wish I gotta have Swift and speed on slot 2 to get 106 speed. Bagel, 100 speed in subs. Where are these? Where are they getting them? Gosh darn runes. Here's another bellenus. This is an arena defense bellenus. You can see by the speed and by the amount of HP and accuracy. So this is going with a 33 speed lead Triton or Tiana and him and something else. So let's take a look at this. Is the spare focus, speed, HP. This is what we're seeing for arena defense bellenuses, is just super tanky, but you can tell that it's for arena defense and not for like, I feel like if a bellenus was in RTA, he would be more of a bruiser instead of just being fast and HP. So, arena defense, fast and a lot of HP. Bruiser for RTA with more crit damage and more maybe defense and stuff like that. Another wind. Some of these are hard to find, man. It's hard to find these demons. Not too many people have them. And the ones that do are like not really high level. So these are all, I'm trying to show you guys all high level builds on these units. But like high level, I don't think this person is high level. Looks at all the light dark nat 5s. Yeah, I'm not completely convinced. Let's take a look at the rune build. Speed, crit damage, HP. There we go. Look at those chunky beefy subs, man. Chunky beefy subs. Not too bad. Tanky, bruiser, doesn't really need to be on anything like super crazy speed because him just being there. It kind of matters what you use him with though, what kind of team you use him with. This is crazy. This guy even has a look, it gets even crazier. Oh, he's got all the disgusting ones and a second light chimera. I'm kind of curious. Oh. I guarantee this guy is G3 in RTA. I guarantee it. And last but not least, my very own Europe server account, which has the Light Druid. I wish I could show more of like the light and dark demons. Not very many people have them, and the people that do, they're like 5-star unawakened because the players are like level 35. Like it's not like there's not a whole lot of people that have the light and dark demons. And we saw Pater. We saw the Valantis at least, but I still wanted to show some of the light and dark demons anyway. I really was trying to find them. I was on a couple. I didn't go to all 6 of the servers, but I was like going through a lot of different stuff to try to find like good players builds on them. Not just anyone's, but like good players. So I have. I switched him around because I had him super tanky. So I was trying to figure out like what I liked on him. That's not. I don't want to show that one though because I don't really even use him. If you look at this account looks like, look at this stuff. It looks like I spent like a ton of money on here. It looks like I spent like thousands of dollars. I haven't, especially the couple light dark nat 5s. It's not even close to the first 1,000. Like not even that. It's just for a while. It's like it still doesn't have a second illusion. I don't know. Like it doesn't have the nat 4 luck. I'm missing nat 4s, but we have tons and tons of nat 5s for whatever reason. Anyway, we also have. This guy I started to build, but he's only 5-star. He's not even really built yet. This is the one that's actually built. Of the 3 of them, this is the one that's actually built. He needs more accuracy, but he is on Despair and Broken. This, I actually use this one, right? So speed, HP. Just on Despair Broken, I use him in Arena, and I use him mostly for just like Arena defense. And then you can also do Swift on him because he's kind of like Gianna too. But I just find that Despair, he's got double AoEs. Fast on Despair seems to work really nicely. And I think I might even want to do like Despair Nemesis. I had to put him on Despair Broken, but I kind of like Despair Nemesis, speed, HP. He does damage through dots though, so he doesn't really need to be like super crazy damage if you can't afford to put him on damage, like crit damage or anything. Crit damage, I want to try crit damage, man. I really do. But this does dots. This does a couple dots, and it does enough damage even with him just tanky that I really didn't need him to do more. But yeah, that's on him. This is in C3 in regular arena and C2 in world arena, and I use that monster at those levels of the game. It's not G3, but it's still, you can get an idea of stuff with him. And I usually bring him with Vanessa. Like, I almost always bring him with Vanessa. He's a nice stripper. He also does the AoE dots. But anyway, yeah, I just figured I have him on the Europe server account. May as well show him on that one as well. Because I didn't see anyone else's, I didn't see any Valantis. And we happen to have, this is why we need to spend a lot of money on the game, right guys? So that I could show you the things. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I was trying for a while to, not trying, but I was holding off for a while on doing the druids, and we didn't really get the chance to do too much of the demons, so I wanted to at least show you guys some rune builds for the 2 units, smush them together in the same video. This way it's action packed. I'm tired though. I gotta go edit this video together. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you as always in the next one.